Dropshipping is dead, and dropshipping will get you rich overnight. These are two statements you've probably heard time and time again, and neither one tells the full story. Welcome to the first episode of the Ultimate Dropshipping Guide, a complete series designed for absolute beginners. Throughout this series, we will be referencing and breaking down the steps within our book, The Ultimate Dropshipping Guide. Before you choose a product, build your first store, or spend money on advertising, there's a few things I need you to know. Dropshipping is not a shortcut to easy money. It is a fulfillment model within e-commerce, and succeeding with it requires real skills. Product research, customer understanding, branding, website design, content creation, advertising, data analysis, and customer service. You should also expect that not every single product will succeed. Some adverts will fail, some tests will lose money, and your first store won't be perfect. But this doesn't mean dropshipping doesn't work. It means you're learning how to make better decisions. In this series, we'll guide you through the entire process, from choosing your niche to finding products worth testing, to building a powerful store and to creating your first offer, launching adverts and analyzing their results, fulfilling orders, and eventually turning a simple store into a long-term brand. So before we begin, forget the promise of instant success. Come into this with patience, realistic expectations, and a willingness to learn. Because dropshipping isn't easy, but it's learnable. So let's get into it. We're living in what can be considered the golden age of the internet. Today, almost anyone can build a brand online, reach customers around the world, and create an online business from anywhere. But for me, the journey didn't start with a perfect plan. After finishing university, I struggled to find a job and had no clear path. I started questioning everything I had been taught. Go to school, get a degree, find a stable job, and build a secure career. For me, that path didn't work out as promised. Then, during the COVID-19 pandemic, my brother and I decided we had to find another way forward. We invested almost everything we had, $3,000, into stainless steel jewelry. And we started our first brand, Undeniable London. It was a huge risk for us. We had very little experience. And so for the next 9 months, we studied everything we thought we needed to know. Website design, branding, marketing, product presentation, and how to operate an online business. And at the end of 2020, we launched our first store. And on the very first day, we got sales. That moment changed everything for me. After months of work, we finally made money online. Something that once felt unrealistic suddenly was possible. But success didn't happen overnight. Over the next 2 years, we continued testing ideas, improving our skills, and learning from our mistakes. Eventually, the brand did around $20,000 in monthly sales. That progress required sacrifice. We dedicated almost every day to experimenting, learning, and improving. Then, in 2022, we made a major breakthrough. We began working with new content creators. Our advertising improved, and we scaled the brand to over $100,000 in monthly sales. That's when we realized the systems we had developed worked. And at the very same time, we launched our first dropshipping store. Unlike our original jewelry brand, the dropshipping store didn't require any stock, and we only paid the supplier once we had an order. And that allowed us to test products much faster with significantly less upfront risk. Within 2 months, we scaled this underwear brand to over $140,000 in online sales in a month. And this is a trophy you receive from Shopify after doing over 10,000 orders. And that experience taught us something valuable. Results are not based on luck alone. With the right information, the right strategy, strong results can be reproduced. But beginners often misunderstand what makes something successful. A product doesn't simply sell just because it looks good. A customer needs a clear reason to buy. You need to understand how to position the product, what problem it solves, what desire it creates, who it's designed for, and why should the customer buy from you. The product matters, but the offer's also super important. Your offer gives the customer a reason to buy from you, and the creative you use captures the attention of the viewer. And ultimately, all of this must be supported by a killer website. Your store must be professional, easy to navigate, communicate the benefits clearly, answer customer objections, and guide the visitor to making the purchase. Throughout this series, we're going to cover the entire process step by step. We will cover product research, positioning, offers, creatives, websites, suppliers, advertising, fulfillment, data analysis, customer service, and scaling. And this certainly won't be a series about getting rich overnight. It will be a complete guide to understanding exactly how dropshipping works and what it takes to build a successful online e-commerce store.